Welcome everyone to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, picked off. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still have it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Just off the play fake. And that one's in, 4 yards out. That thing would have hit a spring in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page calm.
All the adrenaline, all the juice. Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we look for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give it up.
And there was no
balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many
ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they get it.
In these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time
panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed.
Work on moving forward. And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
He's looking to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Down. With jet sweep pass. Tackled, but he had
no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nip.
Getting a hit on the quarterback and affecting the throw.
Unloads to the wideout. Into the house. Touchdown, Orange.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate.
Back to throw, it's Acosta. Fires to the tight end.
When I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
It's with his receivers. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense.
To get rid of the football, quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Well, they just drained all. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the
country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 seconds.
Themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
No good. And the lead remains at 1 for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like
2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's gonna pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he finds some
down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He's got his man. A timeout is called as this
that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice
ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
On second down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their first of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets... He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. He's looking for a man on second down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been...
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Might as well give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. Bulldozes his way through. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Boston College! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Dropping back, it's Acosta. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback...
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the football. Where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring.
He's looking to throw. And they
keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
And that's it. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. These little gains.
Good job by the offense.
Looking to scramble. And he can't find. Back to pass. It's Acosta. Forced out of the... And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punt out there. This offense needs to...
Right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. And
when those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. To the air, it's Acosta. Makes his connection. David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
And the pressure gets...
Line has had problems all night long.
Makes the grab. And he was just...
being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only all-in
Where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
They finally get him stopped, but...
past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Off he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most under...
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He's looking to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal.
Tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw
here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive yards.
To the air, it's Acosta. He's right on target. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. That is exact. He's going to pass. And the completion
behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
He makes a catch. Touchdown, Boston College. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And that is phenomenal.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Eastern Michigan is down big. Big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's such a fine line.
The clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory for... And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
It's down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up high point the football and win you this game?
And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.